everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Shaughnessy, and on this channel we discuss fragrance, beauty, and wellness. And if you simply like to have a good time and you like my vibe, subscribe. So y'all, it's another Sunday, it's another barefaced video. You know, I've been having a hard time at work lately, okay? And I am so ready for this break that's coming up. Y'all just don't understand, okay? Or maybe you do. So, in today's video, another thing, y'all, excuse my hair. I don't know what is going on with this wash and go. You know, I was at the last bit of gel I had left. I was trying to stretch it. I don't know how this is going to turn out tomorrow, but it's going to have to make do for the week. But it's just driving me crazy. I don't know why it's not doing what I wanted. My hair's not doing what I wanted to do. It's been pretty good for me lately, but today it's just tripping. So I'm also kind of like my hair, but it is what it is, okay? So this is another episode of what to wear with. Now this is one I was not for sure I was going to film this. For one thing, the fragrance mist I'm going to talk about is an interesting fragrance mist. And I didn't feel like I came up with a ton of different things to wear with it. I kept wearing kind of the same things. Then I couldn't remember. This is another thing. Everything has been kind of a blur lately. I'm a little overwhelmed with some things. And I was like, was this all I wore with it? But this is what I can remember. So just in case you all have this fragrance mist and you think about it like how I think about it that I'm going to share with you, then I wanted to just, show you some combinations that I did enjoy while wearing it. So the fragrance mist we're talking about today is Victoria's Secret's Autumn Blossom. Now, the packaging, I know we'll never talk about the packaging, but I'm going to miss this packaging. It's purple. It's got a light, like lilac, pinky tone, gold. I love this packaging. Now, the fragrance notes in this are fresh apricot and sugared musk. And what's interesting about this fragrance, okay, I had to look up apricot because I was like, when I think of this fragrance mist, I think of nondescript. That's how I feel about the scent. Smelling it now, when I looked up apricot, it was like, it has like peachy tones, sweet tones, things like that. I can get that, but for the most part, I get forgettable sweet musk scent. I mean, it's nothing about this fragrance mist that stands out to me. And that's one of the reasons I put it in my project Use It Up, because I kept forgetting about it. So I was like, let me put it in my project, use it up, see how I feel, see if it's one that I will want again in my collection. But it's not. It's nice. I really enjoyed the combinations I came up with. I received compliments. But this one is just, it doesn't do it for me. If this is, if I want an apricot fragrance mist, I would go for Agave Nectar from Bath and Body Works. One that stands out to me. This is a very soft, you do get a soft, fruity, sweet musk. That's what it is. So, the first perfume I thought to pair with this was Flower Bomb Nectar. And this is new to my collection. I've done a whole review on it. If you haven't seen it, I will link it above. Check it out. Flower Bomb Nectar is a sweeter, fruitier, syrupier version of the original Flower Bomb. And so that syrupy, fruity kind of note that I can pick up in here, I think would pair well because this is it's a sweet sugar musk scent, fragrance mist. And they do. It's like a match made in heaven. One didn't overpower the other. They kind of blended together perfectly, played perfectly together. So if you have Flower Bomb Nectar, because I've noticed with the Flower Bomb line, you have to be careful how you layer it, those perfumes. So this is a fragrance mist I thought layered perfectly with Flower Bomb Nectar. I received multiple compliments while wearing this combo because I wore it a few times. And it's wonderful. Absolutely love the layering combo of Flower Bomb Nectar and Autumn Blossom. Okay, the next combination I can remember wearing with Autumn Blossom is House of Sillage, Love is in the Air. Let me see if I have this term right. Yeah. Love is in the air. So I did Love is in the Air. Kind of reminds me of Autumn Blossom because it's got a sweet, fruity, musky DNA in this perfume that I pick up in this mist. So I was like, these two should go well together because of the musk and fruity sweetness. That's what I was going for. So layered together, this is another one. They just pair well together. It gives you a soft, fruity, sweet musk. You do smell this perfume more than this mist, but I felt like they just played well together, and it kind of enhanced each other. The apricot in this played well with the berry note and the plum note. I think it's plum in this fragrance. It all just went well together for a soft, fruity, musky, sweet scent. Yeah, it's a beautiful combination too. I really enjoyed it. And again, that is Love is in the Air, layered with Autumn Blossom. All right, the next perfume I can remember layering with Autumn Blossom. I was just in the mood to smell, I told you I've been craving coffee fragrances. And I said, well, the only one I could think of that would pair well with Autumn Blossom, that wouldn't overpower it wouldn't, sometimes the layering combinations can clash. I said, I think this is the only coffee fragrance I have. Well, it was two, but I went with this one because it was lighter. Would pair well with Autumn Blossom, and that is Private Show by Britney Spears. This is your fruity, sweet caramel frappuccino with a lot of whipped cream and a lot of caramel. That's what this is. It's sweet, it's frothy, it's just wonderful. And so I was feeling like wearing this, and I said, it won't clash. And with Autumn Blossom, the sugar musk in this paired perfectly with like the lactonic caramel creaminess, coffee, cappuccino, frappuccino of this perfume. They were perfect together. Absolutely perfect. Because like I said, this is super sweet to me. It is super sweet, not sickeningly sweet, not tooth-achingly sweet, but it is sweet compared to some of the other coffee fragrances I have in my collection, and it's layerable. Sometimes I've noticed with coffee fragrances, you have to stay within the coffee routine. This is nowhere a coffee fragrance mist at all, Autumn Blossom, but paired with Private Show, beautiful. Beautiful. It gave you a fluffy, sweet frappuccino, like I said, milky, musky, sweet scent, because this did add musk. So I love this combination together. Private Show with Autumn Blossom. Okay, this next fragrance mist, I was just trying to come up with different things to layer with this one, because I don't know, this one gave me a run for my money, and I kind of just stuck with what was working because I didn't have a lot of apricot fragrances, and then I don't have a lot of what I consider musk fragrances, but the ones I do have in my collection, I consider them more clean, more powdery. And I was wanting to bring out the sweetness due to the time of the year of this fragrance mist. So I decided to pair Insolence EDT with Autumn Blossom. And Insolence, the EDT version, is a vintage, to me, super sweet, like violet pastel candy fragrance. It is so sweet. but it's so good to me. It's not one I think to reach for a whole lot, but I have put a little dent in it, but it's one I have to be in the mood for. And it's soft when you put it on. It's soft but potent. And that's why I thought it would pair well with Autumn Blossom, with that sugar musk, even the fruitiness of the apricot in here. I said, I think it would play well together. And oh, it did. It's something about this fragrance mist that blended perfectly with all of my perfumes that I decided to layer with it. It didn't take away, it didn't change. They just kind of all worked well together. And that's what this did. Again, I felt like this fragrance mist, Autumn Blossom, gave some musk. That sugar musk worked so well with the perfumes I chose to layer with this. And that's what it did for this. Insolence. It gives you a sweet candy, and it makes me think of the color purple, of pastel, purple, lilac. It gives you a sweet, candy, musky, pretty, just very pretty. Think of like old-fashioned candies vibes. That is what this combination gave me, and I really enjoyed it. That is Insolence paired with Autumn Blossom. Now, the last perfume I paired with this, I have I have an oil to go with it. I was super excited about this combination in particular, and I decided to throw the oil in at the end because I felt like it was going to really just be spectacular, and it was. So I paired Lolita Land with Autumn Blossom, also with the Sugar Milk perfume oil in Creamy Dreamy Orange Pop. So Lolita Land is a very soft, creamy, orange dream creamsicle kind of scent. It just smells absolutely divine to me. I wish I would have gotten the 3.4 ounce. That's how much I love it. It's beautiful, okay? And then it's got that, like I said, a soft sweetness with that orange creamsicle sweetness in this perfume. So paired with Autumn Blossom, oh my goodness, I felt like, and let me just throw in this oil too. This oil gave a fizziness to the orange creamsicle vibe of this perfume, but it still worked. It still worked perfectly. So put the oil, the perfume, and this together. I felt like I was walking around dripping of orange, just smelling like I had just bathed in an orange cream dreamsicle. It smells so good. So good. Oh, this was my favorite combination. This orange creamsicle note and the oil from Sugar Milk Co. enhanced it. It enhanced it. And then the sugar musk and the apricot in this mist, I knew this combination was going to be fire. I felt it in my soul. And it was. This was the best combination. I felt like I smelled absolutely divine. And I received a compliment that I can remember with the Flower Bomb Nectar combo and this combination in particular. Ooh, so good, so good, so good. Okay, so Lolita with Autumn Blossom, and if you have the Sugar Milk Co. in, what is this, Creamy Dreamy Orange Pop, that's a great combination. Great combination. All right, y'all, so those were all of the combinations I came up with while using up Autumn Blossom. This is not one that I would think to repurchase if I saw it, because this is, limited edition, as are most Victoria's Secret fragrance mist. So this is one I wouldn't think to repurchase if I saw it in an outlet. It certainly wouldn't be one I would think it was hunt down worthy. It was enjoyable. Like I said, I enjoyed it with everything I wore it with. Some days when I wasn't going anywhere, I just wore it on its own. I used it in the shower too. I enjoyed the scent, but it's not what I consider a memorable scent. So it's a one and done. I did enjoy it. If you enjoyed this video, give me a big thumbs up. Tell me if you have Autumn Blossom in your collection and what combos you've come up with. We'd love to know other people who may have this in their collection, forgot about it, and plan to use it. We can all use help sharing the love of our layering combinations to smell fabulous. And please share this video with everyone who just enjoys playing in their collection and coming up with different and unique combinations while using up products, because that's fun for me. And please don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you don't ever miss any of my videos. And as I always say, if you like my vibe, subscribe. Until next time, bye.